Right, this is a short guide to look at the technical aspects of the site that you're trying to develop. So it's looking at the buttons. There's the Padlock site. Just copy and paste that into Google. And what you remember you need to do is have a button that's 150 by 150. To copy them, press Ctrl and C to copy one, and Ctrl and V on the keyboard, paste them. I've just done that, and as you can see, there's one that's been copied out of that. For fine control, obviously we need to increase the canvas size here because it's going to go slightly over the bottom there, and you wouldn't be getting a B or an A because of that, because it's not fully fit for the needs of the audience, because it's going to chop off a button. We're going to increase that therefore to 850. Then it's fine. What you can then do is just again Control C, Control V, and then try that again. There you go. Okay, and then the fine control is there. Zoom, to make sure you're zooming when you're developing a button. So you're looking at this sort of button, and you want to make sure that English is not anywhere near the edges, or you want to make sure it's appropriate. Control and plus, you can zoom right in. Control and minus zooms out. You can see it there in the bottom right hand corner. Look, I'll go right in if I want to, do some editing and zoom right out. Very quickly, the vector path tool, press and hold on that. Vector path tool, press shift, so it's easier because you can draw straight lines. Draw your line that you want. There's your line. Draw your text. So in this case, I'm going to write tutor, and I'm going to look at that size, and then I'm going to say, right, that needs to be 40. But of course, the problem here is it needs to be all in the same font. Then I'm going to press shift to select both that and that. Text, attached path. Tutor is done. Now, once you've done one style, remember you're trying to be consistent. So Control C, Control V, drag it out. Then write another subject, history, or an interesting one would be geography. Why? Because is it too large? It's too close to the edges. So if that was the case, I would have to literally select all of my text and take it back. That's still too big now. So that is 30. So they should all, even though the word tutor is bigger, overall, and you've got the space for it, take it back, because otherwise they're not consistent. Take them all back. If you double click and go in, take them all back. Every single one. Actually, history looks better if it's this one. Remember as well, you've got the yellow line style, so choose that. Yellow line style. Choose that. Yellow line style. And to remember, to make the button, once you've got your pictures, you copy and paste them, you select using shift, most important button on the keyboard. Select both things, they both go blue, F8 button. And then you're developing, when you double click, you're up, you're over by copying it, and remember, subtle. They have to be the same as all the other buttons though, and your down style. These two are the same. This here is actually going to the right place on the website. It's called a permalink. So you can actually develop that like that, and that will go to a geography folder.